everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to the Queen's Cuisine Cooking Channel. This is your girl Rosemary, and today we are going to be making some hamburgers just the way I like it, and also we're going to be doing some shrimp kebab and also beef kebab. I know that hamburgers is really very high in calories, so as a result of that we're going to be using lean meat for hamburgers just to make it a little bit healthy. And of course, at the end of the day, once you grill your hamburgers, you're also going to throw in some veggies there to make it healthy. So let's get started. What do we need to make our hamburgers and shrimp and beef kebab? So the first thing you need is your lean ground beef. So this is my lean ground beef right here, and I also have grated some hot pepper, some spicy pepper, because I love spice. And you are also going to need some chopped onions. So these are all onions that has been cut. And we also need, of course, for the kebab, you will need your shrimps. These are all washed shrimps, fresh shrimps. And you will need your beef as well, because like I mentioned, I'm also going to be making some beef kebab as well. And what else do I need? I also need my veggies for my kebab. So these are all bell pepper, some colorful bell pepper. I have my red, I have my yellow, and I have my green bell pepper here, which I'm going to add to my kebab. And to get this process started, you will also need, of course, your onion, which is going to be used for my kebab. And then the seasoning, you may choose whatever seasoning work for you. So for my hamburgers, I'm going to be using all seasoning, and I'm also going to be using some garlic onion seasoning and my black peppers. So let's dive into what the steps that I normally take to make my kebab. Before I do that, I need to cover my hands because it's going to get messy. Okay, so now I have my hands all covered up and washed clean. So the first thing I want to do is to make my hamburgers, right? So I am going to get my onion, which is already all well sliced. I'm going to add that to my ham, my ground beef. And like I told you, I love spice. So this is hot, spicy pepper. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, maybe half. I'm going to add that on there. I'm going to add some salt. Then I'm going to add some garlic onion, and I'm going to add some black pepper too, to put a little twist to what I'm making. Then I'm going to mix that up. You're going to make sure you mix everything in real good. Okay, so now that you finish mixing it up, you're going to cut it and form a round burger. Just make sure it's not too big, right? There you go. And then I want to kind of make sure it's well cut. So I'm going to do the rest, cut it to a good size. This is how I make my burger, but most people, they don't put onion. They rather you put the onion after everything is all grilled up. But I don't like fresh onion, so I rather just add my onion to my burger while I grill it up. But it's just a preference. This is how I make mine. So you do what works best for you. If you like the fresh onion, or if you want to see the onion, you can still bake the onion on the side and then add it as a topping to your burger when you're ready to consume it. But I rather have my onion inside my burger. So now that I'm done mixing, cutting my burger, so this is how it looks, right? Okay guys, so for shrimp kebab, I am going to be using my shrimp, and I'm going to be using my bell pepper, and of course the onion, and I also have my seasonings right? And I'm going to be using a little bit of hot spicy pepper and of course my sticks. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of hot spicy pepper, not too much, just a little bit in there. Then I'm going to add some of my garlic and onion to my shrimp. I'm going to add some black pepper just to put some twist to that, and I am going to add some oil seasoning, just a little bit, because we don't want the seasoning to be too much. So I'm going to mix that all up stuff. So I'm going to grab one of my steak. So normally I would like to start it off by putting my veggies just to make it colorful. So I'm going to put that to the end, and I can add like 4 shrimps, and I'm going to maybe put another color. This time around I'm going to add some of my onion, which is already sliced up, and I'm going to add another couple of shrimps, maybe 4. Then I'm going to add some veggies, some bell pepper. So I'm going to add that. So there you go, colorful, pretty. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to do the rest for everything else. Okay. Alrighty guys, we are done with our shrimp kebab. So this is how it's going to look like when you're done putting everything on the stick. So the next thing we want to do is to do our beef kebab. This is my beef right here. So we're pretty much going to go through the same step. So this is my spicy hot pepper. I'm going to add that in there. Add it to my beef. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, because the beef is so different from shrimp, right? So you want to make sure you are really seasoning your beef real good. So I added all-purpose, the garlic and onion. Then I'm going to add all-purpose seasoning. Then I'm going to add some pepper, just to add some black peppers to add some twist to that. And I'm going to mix this all up real good. I'm going to add my beef to my stick. So just exactly the same thing. I'm going to add a veggie. I'm going to add beef. I'm going to add some onion, some veggies, more beef, more beef. Again, if you are just tuning in, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. And also like my video, share this video with your family and loved ones. And also add the comments to the comment section if there's anything in particular you would like to see us make in this channel. Just share your thoughts, share your comments. I love feedback, so give me your feedback. Oops. So there you go. This is my beef kebab. So looking good. So I'm pretty much going to do the same for the rest of the beef, and then we'll go and grill. Okay guys, so now this is how it's going to look like. So this is my beef kebab and also my shrimp kebab. So the next thing we want to do is to put it in the grill. So I am going to heat up my grill, because today I'm going to be using the charcoal grill, the traditional way. I love my charcoal. I don't really like the electric grill, because there's just something about using a charcoal grill. It gives your final product that taste, you know. It brings it home for me. So we're going to start set up. I'm going to go ahead and set up the charcoal grill, and then we can get started with our grilling. Thank you guys. Hello guys, so now we are outside and the grill is pretty much ready. So we are going to start adding a hamburger in there. So before we do that, I'm going to add, this is olive oil, well seasoned. It has black pepper, it has the garlic onion, and a little bit of salt. So I am going to kind of grill my pan before I add my burger to it. So the hot pan. So I'm going to go ahead and add my burger, my hamburger in there. So I still have some room. So I am going to add some kebabs, okay? I'm going to add some shrimp kebab to the side. Some beef kebab. Up and allow it to grill. Again, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like the video and hit on the notification bell so each time I upload a new video you'll be the first to know. So we're just going to allow this to grill, and mind you, you don't want to keep flipping. You have to allow the first side to cook, and then when that is really cooked you have to turn the other side and allow it to cook as well. And then you can choose to add a little bit of oil. Like I mentioned, the olive oil is well seasoned, so you can add it as well, just to grease what you put on the pan. Okay, so now I'm going to check my grill. I'm going to flip it. It's really cooking well, so then I'm also going to flip my kebab as well. Turn it to the other side, make the other side cook real good. At this time, you may also choose to add some oil or dab with oil. So this is olive oil with some seasoning. So I'm just going to dab on my kebab. Okay guys, my hamburger is cooked, so I'm going to take it off. I'm going to remove it from the grill. Well cooked. And also you want to be careful so it's not burnt, right? So this is your end product. This is the hamburger. I'm going to add some more kebab to the grill. Again, you can add some olive oil, well seasoned. Just dab it. I'm going to let that cook. So again, thank you for staying tuned to my channel. We are going to allow this to properly grilled, and then we'll be all done and ready to eat. Okay ladies and gents, so this is my beef and shrimp kebab. So we're pretty much done with all the preparation. The first thing we made was to make a hamburger, and then now this is the shrimp and beef kebab. So I'm going to fix myself, as always, I'm going to fix myself something to eat because I'm hungry. So this is really how I do my bun. I really don't toast it. I just have my bun on my plate. Then I'm going to first add a little bit of mayonnaise. Just a little bit of mayonnaise, not too much. Then I am going to add the hamburger. Then I'm going to add some ketchup to that. Just a little bit of ketchup. I'm going to add a slice of tomatoes. And now a lot of lettuce. So I'm going to add lettuce and more lettuce. I love my lettuce. And there you are. Then I'm going to take some of my shrimp kebab and my beef kebab. There you go. So again, I want to thank you all for joining me to the very end of this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, share and like this video, share with your loved ones. And I hope you all had a fabulous time with me today. Till I come your way again. Stay